Hey guys, welcome back to the Lumbridge Lounge. My name is Carter, and today I'm going to show you a very quick guide on how to get started with the Sulliscep trees. And in my understanding, this is the best woodcutting method you can do if you're not interested in tick manipulation like me, where you just want to get the best XP you can get so you can start doing your redwoods. This is also the best place to get fossils. If that's what you're going for, definitely do the Sulliscep trees. And moving on, for the requirements, you need to have the quest Bon Voyage done, so that way you can have access to Fossil Island. You're going to need 65 woodcutting, pretty high health, and a decent prayer level. Alright, for the gear setup and inventory setup, I recommend what I'm wearing here. I have my lumberjack outfit on. If you don't have it yet, I will put a link in the description. It's one of the easiest outfits in the game to get. If you have 99 HP, definitely bring your hit point scape and pair that with your regen bracelet. That'll definitely make it last and make things so much easier. Bring your dragon axe. I have an amulet of fury that just to give me some more defense, as well as a dragon fire shield to bring up that defense. You want to try to have really good range defense for what you can get. I have my Rada's blessing just so that I can have a little bit more prayer bonus. My explorer's ring so I can get a little bit more run energy if I need it. And for my inventory, I have some food. And for first time, if it's your first time, you want to bring some mushrooms with you, 9 to be exact. For my house teleports, those are so I can get back to Fossil Island since I have a mounted pendant, a Dixite pendant in my house. If not, just bring the pendant with you. I have Numulite just because you'll be gaining a lot of Numulite throughout this process. Definitely bring a rake and an antidote. I'm bringing an antidote plus. So if this is your first time doing this, you'll want to take this magic mushroom tree to Mushroom Meadow. And to unlock the tree that will give you a really good teleport to get back is you take this tree and you run south to that furthest southern birdhouse. I'm sure you've seen that before if you've done birdhouse runs before. And right next to that birdhouse, you're going to see this big mushroom. And it is called the rubber cap mushroom. So you'll want to take this mushroom and jump on it. But just keep in mind you're going to lose 50% of your health the first time you go through it. That's why you want to bring these mushrooms with you and put them on there like that. That way you don't take any damage. If it was like this, where there's no mushrooms and you jump on it, you're going to take 50% of your health off. So that's why you bring 9 mushrooms with you and you fill it. That way you are good to go next time you take that jump. And you want to click on this magic Mushtree to unlock that really easy teleport to get right back here, and it'll be called Sticky Swamp. Okay, and before we get started on this run, I wanted to show you the map here and show you where all the Sulliscep trees are placed, where we start kind of down here in the middle with this Mushtree here. And I'm going to put up a layout right now on the screen that shows pretty much how you run through this run right here. And then I'll go through an example run, and I'll even show you some ground markers I've placed to make it a little bit easier. So there is the layout right there. And now I will show you how to go through the run. So you first start right here. I put a ground marker here with the number 1. If you don't know how to do it, you can enable the ground markers plugin in your plugin hub on RuneLite. Hold shift, right click the tile, mark it, and label it. And you can type whatever you want to put on that specific tile. So what you do is you keep chopping this Sulliscep here until it's gone, which will then make the next one appear over there. A quick tip, only one Sulliscep can be spawned at once during this. So you have to find that one that's available. And only you're able to cut it. So don't worry about people stealing your Sullisceps. You just have to make sure that you cut it completely down before you move on to the next one. Another quick tip is you can turn on your Preserve Prayer during this whole run and use your special attacks whenever available to make sure you get that best XP per hour possible. Alright, I've filled my inventory of mushrooms, so I've no longer cut the Sulliscep. So one tip I'd like to show you is there's a RuneLite plugin called Custom Left Click Drop. And anything you type in here, it'll make it so you don't have to hold shift to drop or anything. You just left click it. See, I have mushrooms, Mortmire fungus, and Sulliscep caps all on here. So if I just put my mouse over it, all I gotta do is click them and they'll drop. So after your 6th Sulliscep tree has been cut, you can either go back to the GE, your house, get your health back up, restart. Or if you feel like you can do more runs with the health and food that you have, you can run back here, jump back on this rubber cap mushroom, and go back to the beginning and do it again. I put on those mushrooms earlier because I had some in my inventory. So when you start a new run and you start back on this tree right here, you want to make sure that you cut them and get 9 of them before you move on and fill this mud pit with those mushrooms. It'll only take just normal bitter cap mushrooms, and you fill in that mud pit with those mushrooms to be able to keep going. Otherwise, you're going to take lots of damage. But if you reset, you can go back to the fossil island and take the teleport tree right here, straight back here. It is called Sticky Swamp. So overall, if you have Fossil Island unlocked and you want to get your wood cutting up, I definitely recommend this method. It is twice as fast as cutting yews, it's more profitable, it's a little bit more click intensive, but it's way less click intensive as manipulating trees, and nobody wants to do that, let's be honest. So I'm going to do this until I get to 90 wood cutting, and I'll be doing redwoods the rest of the way, but in the meantime, I will definitely be doing Sulliscep trees. If you have any questions at all, shoot them in the comment section below. Leave a like if you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.